Welcome in to the Standard. It's Joey and Jack. We're going to talk about our Pittsburgh Steelers. I tried on the way home from the game to think of a way in which would be appropriate to talk about this. The way to start. There's no appropriate way. There really isn't. There's nothing I can say that will magically make everybody feel better. There's nothing I can say that will appropriately state just how much of a disappointment today was and how much of a disappointment the entire season is. No heart, no guts, no soul. Yet again from our Pittsburgh Steelers. 26-7, a loss to the Buffalo Bills. Take it away.
Yeah, we're going into this episode with very little game plan of what to talk about because we figured we wouldn't need it. Yeah, like you said, this was absolutely feeble. I I I said I thought we were gonna win simply because the Steelers usually pull bullshit where they'll look terrible against a bad team, then they go and play Super Bowl contenders, and then they'll somehow find a way to win. That was not the case today. I actually thought they had it after the first half. I mean, the defense looked really, really good, and it just felt like what was it, 16 seconds into the second half when Rodgers had the strip sack fumble that was a touchdown, and then
Yeah, it was
legitimately
first
two
play.
plays later, Mason threw a pick. It just all came crumbling down so incredibly fast. It was bad all around. You can't go up. You can't lead a game at halftime and lose 26-7. That
Yeah,
is ridiculous.
I come away from this game too. I'm sure you feel the same way. Jack and I were both in attendance at this one. I wasn't like super impressed with the way the Bills played
No, not at
whatsoever.
all.
Like their defense, like you can be like, oh yeah, they held the Steelers to 7 points. That's more on the Steelers offense than the Bills defense. That is way more indicative of everything that is wrong with the Steelers defense or Steelers offense rather, and nothing that's right with the Bills defense. I'll put it like that. Josh Allen didn't really have to do much in this one, to be perfectly honest with you.
I thought he played subpar. I
I
didn't
mean,
think he played well.
15 to 23, 123 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Threw a pick on the opening drive, running the ball. He had a really nice run at the very end where
He
he
did.
basically ran three defenders over. But James Cook had 32 carries in this one. 32.
There should never be a scenario where James Cook is carrying the ball 32 times in a game.
144 yards for him. 177 total scrimmage yards for James Cook in this one. Ray Davis actually fucking killed us in this one.
He did
Ray,
too.
He averaged over 8 yards a carry. Ray Davis, guys. I don't know. I don't know.
There's really nothing good that you can take away from this one. I really didn't think the Steelers' defense was necessarily bad. They were definitely not great against the run, but they looked good stopping Allen through the air at least. And I thought that they were kind of hurt a lot by, one, the strip sack fumble touchdown, and then Mason threw a pick that had the Bills set up like almost in the red zone right away. That kind of derailed everything. Listen, I'm not going to make excuses for the defense, though, given how much money they're paid. They're supposed to be elite, and they're supposed to be carrying the offense. And when you give up 26 points, this Steelers team is just not going to be able to do that when they play actual contenders. Sure, when it's the Bengals, the Steelers might be able to get past 26 points, but it's just not going to happen against the Bills and teams of that caliber. So you just can't expect to win when you give up that amount of points.
And the defense played decent in the first half, I'd say. I mean, forced a couple of turnovers actually in that first half. But I think in the second half, like, it was just over. Like, I had no hope as soon as Aaron Rodgers went down that this team had any fight in them whatsoever. And it's been even worse. Like, ever since Aaron Rodgers got hurt, I just feel like the team's like given up. And I hate to be like that and be like, they're not giving effort, because that's an easy cop out, and like nobody actually knows like how much effort these players are given. The second half was just like, it was laughable at points. It really truly was. And again, it's indicative of coaching. It is Mike Tomlin. It is his fault. The coaching, top to bottom, it starts with him at the end of the day, because there wasn't a timeout in the second half to rally the troops, talk to them, hype them up. Jack, I cannot believe that they booed Renegade.
I was fucking booing it.
I mean, I was too. But like, I have never heard of that happening before. That's probably an issue. Probably an issue.
All in one single game. We booed Renegade and got fired Tomlin chants
Fire
in the
Tom and
stands
Chance were loud. They were the loudest
for a
fuck.
team that's 500.
For
Think
a
about
team,
that.
this team is playing next weekend against the Baltimore Ravens for first place in their division outright. That's where this team is at the end of the day. And I guess that's what's so scary because this team, it feels fucking lifeless. There's no other way to put it. And they could still lead their division by next weekend. We could be sitting here next weekend on this podcast talking about a team that is in first place. Is that scary?
You can't convince me that there is a single person out there that can look me in the eye with a straight face and tell me they think we are going to beat the Ravens next week.
Listen, I'm not going to tell you I think we're going to beat the Ravens, but would I be absolutely shocked if we beat the Ravens and people are back on the bandwagon next week? Absolutely not. I would not be shocked whatsoever. Because I think even though I think Baltimore's way better than us and they don't look good right now. Obviously they got
don't
shit
look
on
good.
by the Bengals Thanksgiving night, but I do think Lamar's playing with basically one leg right now. That has a lot to do with it. I think it's just weird divisional rivalry games. Like we'll split with the Ravens, probably.
If I had to
Probably.
guess, yeah, we're going to split with the Ravens, but they're going to take care of the other games better than we will. It's probably just how it's going to go.
And I don't know, Ravens have a little bit more difficult of a schedule. But again, lifeless in the second half. Completely and totally lifeless. Felt lost all around. This team, I've been saying it all year. From the beginning of the year, they're putting way too much on Aaron Rodgers. Like he when he is on the field, he is quite literally the offense. He is. And I know we joke that if Jalen Warren is the most productive player on your offense, that offense is not very good. There's what it is, guys, right there. You have Aaron Rodgers, who, at the end of the day, let's call it what it is. He's a 41-year-old quarterback who, at this point in his career, he's washed. There's no other way to put it. I love Aaron Rodgers more than anybody, but I can say, hey, he's washed. But I don't think it's his fault. Am I crazy? I can't look at him play and like, yeah, he's missing throws, but like, I still don't blame on him. I still don't. I just can't bring myself to do it because he's a 41-year-old playing with 3 fractures in his wrist. He's playing with one wrist and he's out there trying to will this offense to fucking anything, to get anything.
Yeah, you can't rely on a 41-year-old quarterback to carry the offense, obviously, especially when he's not very good. I mean, let's call it how it is at this point. Like, he really just has not been good. At least recently, he's been bad. But then again, also another thing, I'm tired of just about everything on the offense. I'm definitely tired of watching Jalen Warren carry the ball up the middle. I've had enough of it, man. We're like down. What are we down? Fucking 16 points here. I was talking to my buddy I was sitting with. I was like, "How much you want to bet this first play out of the fucking off the kickoff is an inside handoff to Jalen Warren for like 2 yards?" It's just like clockwork, and it's tiring. I don't know why everybody likes him so much. And I'm not pointing fingers. Yeah, Kenneth Gainwell makes a one-handed catch off of maybe the worst throw you've ever seen in your life from Aaron Rodgers, and like takes it down to like the 3-yard line.
The
But
thing
then they get
happened
down to
again.
the 1, and fucking they just put him Warren, and he vultures his touchdown. It annoys me.
This is why the fan base thinks that Jalen Warren is the clear RB1.
Yes.
Like that exactly right there is why. And like we have a couple of RB2s at the end of the day. We have Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren, and then Caleb Johnson's a complete and total bust. I mean, I hate to just write the guy off because he has like, no touches at all. But if you can't get reps over Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell at this point, good God, man. I just don't know. Aaron Rodgers played like shit too. 10 and 21,
at least we're not
117.
paying $71 million annually to 2 players that have drastically fallen under expectations, for one for the next 3 years, the other for the next 5.
Yeah. I mean, we can get into that, but let's get into the Steelers tight end room power rankings. Didn't do it last week. Hand up accountability on my end. Tweeted it out.
Washington's pulling away here.
Darnell Washington. I need to create
away. It's a new tier.
I mean, number 1, I'll just give it to you right. It's Darnell Washington. He's the best pass catcher on this football team. I don't think it's particularly close. I don't think it is. We're gonna leave number 2 empty.
Well, it might be Kenneth Gainwell. He's probably 2. He's probably 2.
He doesn't fit the criteria. I don't think he's big enough to be a tight end, unfortunately. No. Mike Tomlin would love that, though. Let me tell you what. He would love that. We're just going to leave number 2 empty. because nobody deserves it. I guess at number 3 we're gonna put DK Metcalf because he was there. He got his government mandated 3 catches for 32 yards today.
Is that what he
That's
finished
literally,
with?
yeah. That's like, I know we joke he gets his mandated 30 yards. That's what he got today. That's it.
Boy, am I glad we're paying him $30 million this year. We gave a guy 5. It's 5 for 30, right? Or well, we're paying. It's 4. We paid him 4
Yeah,
for the extra.
it's
It's 4. It's 4 for 30. We gave 4 years, $30 million to a receiver that is past his prime. What are we doing?
If you think it, guys, this is 27-year-old DK Metcalf. Is he 28? I don't know. Who cares? Point is,
How old is
boy,
DK
oh
Metcalf?
boy, just wait until he gets to be the big 3-0. You just wait.
It's gonna hit him like a truck.
I mean, 28 years old is hitting him like a
hand
fucking
up,
truck.
I would have guessed he was like 29. He is 27. It doesn't fucking look like it, man. It does not look like it.
Again, he doesn't have the best of quarterback play, but he has the best Steelers quarterback play we've seen in the last half decade, for whatever that's worth. Again, I don't know what he does well at this point in time. I really don't know.
Somebody asked me this and said, like, who's the Steelers' best quarterback since Ben retired? Would you say it's Rodgers?
Yeah, I'd say it's Rodgers.
I told him I think it might be Russell Wilson.
I mean,
I don't know.
It's Russ or Rodgers.
At least at the peak, like, Russell Wilson had me thinking, like, holy shit, we might actually be good. I mean, there was no point in this season where I thought that.
When we were like 4-1, 5-1, Aaron had us to where we were like, hey, we're gonna host a playoff game because the Ravens were also shit. That, I think, like, that was easier to predict, like, the fall off though. Like, with Russ, it was like, man, this is gonna fall off, and then we beat the Commanders, and we're like, holy shit,
yeah,
we're
the Commanders
back.
win was like, holy shit, we are winning the division.
Like, yeah, pretty much. But Darnell Washington 1. We're skipping 2. DK Metcalf 3. I think we're gonna end it right there.
Nobody else even deserves a mention.
No. I mean, Connor Hayward, I don't even know why I utter his name anymore on this podcast.
Did he touch the field today? I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. You know who else didn't record a fucking catch? Pat Fryermuth. Welcome to Earth, Pat Fryermuth. You're getting paid $12 million this year. I hope he enjoys his nice mansion in Sewickley, Pennsylvania, or wherever the hell he lives, one of those rich neighborhoods up there, because he gets paid to do absolutely nothing. Useless. Yeah. I don't know. This is my whole point why I can't blame Aaron Rodgers and simultaneously say he played like shit. Because, again, he's playing with 3 fractures in his left wrist, and we saw what Mason Rudolph did when he got in for all of 3 snaps, I think, today.
Spiked one, it was 2. He spiked one into the dirt, and then he threw a pick.
Yeah.
The pick was atrocious, too, like 100% his fault.
There it is right there. As soon as Rodgers went down with that broken wrist, that is why I said that, like the season ended at that point. The season ended because you should probably sit Aaron Rodgers. You probably should, because, again, he's playing with 1 fucking wrist, for lack of a better term. Mason Rudolph's not good. We all know that. If Aaron Rodgers is out for an extended period of time, I would say get 18 up and moving. I would get him up and moving. I don't want to see Mason. I've seen more than enough. I'm sick. I've seen
at
it.
Least,
and this
is
the
that
guy.
Scenario, people will stop talking about bringing Will Howard back.
That's part of the reason I want to see it. I just want to see it because I want people to shut up. And I posted on Instagram. I don't know if you saw it. I posted one of my tweets during the game. It was like, get 18 up and moving. I've seen more than enough of it. And it was like half a joke because he was inactive, and everybody's commenting, he's inactive. He can't actually play.
Nerds.
Like guys, I'm aware of that, but you have to understand, like, it's half a joke, half serious, because I do think Aaron Rodgers probably shouldn't be playing the game of football right now. Mason Rudolph doesn't deserve to be playing the game of football right now. I would get 18 up and moving. I want to see it because I want people to shut up.
It was 3 snaps. Rudolph was 0 for 3, not 0 for 2.
I mean, phenomenal stuff right there.
I just pulled up the fucking, like, receiving box score. It's just hilarious to look at.
No, it's like how
funny.
This is an NFL offense.
Darnell Washington, the leading receiver, 2 catches for 45 yards, followed by DK, 3 for 32, Kenneth Gainwell, 2 for 25, Warren, 2 for 9, Jonnu Smith, 1 for 6, and that's it. That's where it cuts off. Nobody else caught a pass.
We traded fucking Minka for Jonnu Smith, by the way. Jonnu and Jalen Ramsey.
We completed 10 passes in a game that we lost by 17?
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
This team makes no sense. It legitimately makes no sense. I don't know how they function. I really don't. There's like such a schematic issue on the offense. They're literally gonna have to change like everything they do to like even have a shot because they don't throw the ball down the field. They don't.
No, they don't.
The entire month, happy December, by the way. Entire month of November,
I didn't even realize. Yeah.
they did not complete a pass over 20 air yards. Not one.
Nice. Nice.
Phenomenal.
Rowan Wilson was open on that one. Rodgers threw it like 10 yards over him. So
Yeah, dude, I didn't see the TV view of that. I imagine Rodgers was cussing him out. I just know he wanted to put his hands around Roman Wilson's neck on that
he
one.
hates him so much. I don't know why.
He really does hate him. I feel like Roman was probably supposed to have that one more towards the sideline, if I had to imagine, on a 9 route like that. If I had to imagine. I'm not saying that I know, but I'm saying I think it probably should have been more outside like that. And the miscommunications with the receivers, I mean, this is, you saw Rodgers kind of called Jonnu Smith out for running an outbreaker instead of an inbreaker. The inbreaker probably would have got the Steelers 6 points, although would it have really mattered? No. But would it have been nice to get in the end zone? Yeah, it might have gotten Jonnu Smith on the tight end power rankings. I guess he's there. I guess he should be number 3 or number 4. Congratulations, Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, he actually entered the box score today, so he can get a spot
for
on
him. Good for him. Proud of him. Yeah. Again, I don't know. I just don't know. You saw Minka's pick 2 today. That was cool.
Yeah, I did. I had the Dolphins defense in a couple leagues. It's like, wow, thank you, cool. Minka.
Yep. Jalen Ramsey had to play free safety today. You know who I did think was decent today was Joey Porter Jr.
Yeah, I thought he played well. I thought like almost the entire secondary played well.
Yeah, actually, I think
played well.
Eccles played really good. That's a big Steeler industry plant right there.
It is, yeah.
And what Big Steeler says happens, by the way. So be careful, guys.
This kind of has nothing to do with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but Beanie Bishop did not get claimed by a single NFL team when we released him from the practice squad and is currently unemployed.
They were dead ass.
So if you think it was stupid to release Beanie Bishop, ask all 31 other NFL GMs what they think.
They were making wabi-sabi Beanie Bishop edits.
Dude, the first clip in the Beanie Bishop edit that I saw was him getting fried.
Yes.
He picked off a pass that was dropped after he got like cooked by like 5 yards.
It was the Garrett Wilson one where he like almost ran it back.
Dropped.
And Devontae Adams literally lunged for him, like full on, like no part of him was touching the ground. Full extension, grabbed him. That was a hell of a play. I was at that game. I can't believe I spent real money to go to that game today. It was worth it. I'm never going to say that going to a Steelers game isn't worth it, but it was a long day, a lot of travel. And it was a lot of fun, but man, I would have liked to see a better result. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joey Porter Jr., he played decent today. Nick Herbig's so good. I love Nick Herbig.
It's not a joke. He is legitimately the best edge rusher on the team. I don't think it's like...
I think he is. On Instagram, Steelers posted like, "Oh, vote for our players for Pro Bowl." I commented, "The only 2 that deserve it are Chris Boswell and Nick Herbig," which is an objectively true statement, I'd say.
Kenneth Gainwell too.
Oh yeah, Kenneth Gainwell.
If he got a full workload.
Kenneth Gainwell, respect button. Respect yes, Kenneth Gainwell. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Kenneth Gainwell. I'm utilizing that button. Yes. And somebody commented back at me. They were like, "What about Joey Porter Jr.? What about Peyton Wilson?" I'm like, whoa. What are we doing there? Another thing we should probably talking about, secondary played well overall today. And who wasn't active today? Darius Slay, a healthy scratch. You might as well wipe your ass with $10 million.
He won't be on this team in 7 days. He's going to be gone.
Do you think he'll get cut?
If I had to guess. If he's a healthy scratch, there's no chance he's going to he'll fucking retire before.
There's no way, dude. He's just
going
to
cut him. He's going to request a release and they're going to cut him.
They're just going to give up on $10 million right there. Great.
If you're healthy scratching him, I think you already are.
While we're on the topic of wasting money, I mean, we already talked about DK Metcalf too. We know what a waste that is. Let's talk about TJ Watt.
Didn't record a single stat today.
2 backup tackles for the Bills today. And that number 70 for the Bills had like 3 penalties called on him. He was fucking terrible. Not going to pretend like I know who he is. He was awful. TJ Watt didn't do anything today. Alex Highsmith didn't do anything today. The only edge rusher who made a play was Nick Herbig. Go figure.
Yeah.
TJ Watt had to get more money than Myles Garrett. Did Myles Garrett get a sack today? Did he get any sacks? Do we know?
I actually don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think the Browns had one as a whole.
He might not break the record. Who knows?
I think he still will. And it's probably gonna be against us, which is gonna be funny. Dude, it's so funny. Every time they do that, this opposing team has 2 backup tackles, and TJ Watt is going to absolutely destroy these guys.
He never does.
Never does.
Never does. It's hilarious. It really is.
Whatever. $41 million a year, by the way.
Yeah. So we have over $80 million invested in a TJ Watt, DK Metcalf, and Darius Slay. There it is right there, guys. There it is.
It's not good.
There's you.
May as well throw Pat Fryermuth in there, too.
Yeah. You might as well. $12 million.
It's the starting 5 of 0 terrible contracts.
Seriously. It's the 96 Bulls of bad contracts. They all belong to the Steelers. Guys, it's just over. Like, this team's 6-6, and I don't want to be like a huge Debbie Downer, but I mean, you shouldn't, like, when the game starts, let me put it like this. When the game starts, you're going to be like, yeah, I want the Steelers to win. We all are. Everybody wants the Steelers to win. We want them to win the Super Bowl, right? That I'm going to try to tell you that would be the ultimate doomsday scenario. The ultimate, like, awful worst case scenario is if this team actually wins the division. If this team wins the AFC North, it will be the worst thing to happen to them. Stay with me.
Could you imagine if, like, not only they win it, but it's at like 8-9? Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious?
8-9 might win this division.
It's possible that the highest finishing team in this division goes 8-9. It's possible.
Now, stay with me now. Joey, why would that be the worst thing to ever happen to the Steelers? Why would getting to host a playoff game be the worst thing to ever happen for the Steelers? Did you watch them today? Have you watched them the last 3 weeks? Have you watched them the entire season? This team is not fit to win a playoff game, host one, compete in any form or fashion in the AFC conference. There's just no shot. I don't know what you want. You saw the offense. They completed 10 passes today. Their quarterback is, again, 41 years old with one wrist. Currently one working wrist. Their running back room is a couple of RB2s. Their pass catching room is literally hilarious. It is actually hilarious. They run 3 tight end sets to overcompensate because they have absolutely nobody behind DK Metcalf, who isn't good himself.
Yeah, they have nobody behind a guy that's already not good.
What's the redeemable quality? Why would you want to win the division? Why? That'd be terrible. And you know what? If they win the division, Mike Tomlin's going to be back without a shadow of a doubt. He'll probably.
I think he's going to be back anyway.
I mean, I think the mood after this game is everybody's like, yeah, this is the game. Like the tides are turning. Like there were fire Tomlin chants. But guys, I think again, I had my friend Ryan Parrish on after the Bengals game, and he said like the most realistic timeline for Tomlin that he never sees anybody talk about is when that contract is up in 27, he's gone. They're going to give Tomlin a chance to draft a quarterback, this draft presumably, and he's going to suck because whoever we draft is going to suck because we're not going to be able to develop him. We're not going to be able to support him offensively. One of those things is going to happen. It's just not going to be good. Then they're just going to part ways after the 27 season. That's probably a realistic timeline, but I think a lot of fans are like, I think the majority of the fan base now even is like, all right, yeah, like I'd be down for a change. Guys, the fire Tomlin chants, I cannot express this enough. Whole stadium. And Mike Tomlin was asked about them, and you know what he said? Man, I share their frustration. No, you don't. You couldn't even begin to share our frustration. You couldn't.
Rolling around in money. Wow.
Again, going to your rich mansion in Sewickley, Pennsylvania.
Hasn't done shit. And we're going to go like, well, what is this? This will be the 9th straight year of no playoff wins.
Yes.
And then, I mean, they're not winning one next year. We're going to go 10 straight years without a playoff win. It's going to be more than that, too, if I had to imagine. Like, yeah. It just, when you're caught up in these contracts with DK and TJ Watt, that's already, like, really bad in itself. It's hard to compete when you're paying that much money to guys that are just basically ineffective.
Now,
and the rest of the team's old, too. It's not a young, promising team. A lot of the pieces that are the biggest contributors are old.
This has nothing to do with the Steelers, really, but it has a lot to do with the Steelers at the same time. Now, I'm gonna preface this by saying that there is a 95% chance that none of this is true because we have to consider the source. All right. Are you familiar with Mr. Kevin Adams,
I am,
Jack?
yes, of course.
What do we what do we think of him?
Oh,
He's a great guy.
you got a great podcast.
Are you guys catching my drift? I think he's a great
He's a
guy
great
with
guy.
great opinions. All right. Now he tweeted that there was a pretty decently sized Steelers account on Twitter that tweeted. Actually, I'm gonna just say it was Barstool Pittsburgh, not like or Barstool Yinzer, one of the two, not the Pitt University one, but like the city of Pittsburgh one, right? And they tweeted out Tomlin is too busy in where was it? I can't even think of it. I gotta find it. I need to find this Kevin Adams tweet,
For the
guys.
absolute love of God, we don't need a bar stool for everything.
Tomlin is too busy in Newcastle. Barstool Berg tweeted at 8:33 p.m. Kevin Adams replied, "We should just let this story break already. It's time." Now, you're thinking, what are they cooking? You look in the replies, there is a lot of traction on a tweet. Now, I said there's a 95% chance none of this is true, and it has nothing to do with the Steelers, but everything to do with the Steelers. Streets are saying Mike Tomlin got a 30-year-old blonde pregnant. Streets are saying. I don't think
If
this is
this
true.
is true, if this
There's
comes out
no
as
way.
actually true, this will be the greatest day in the history of my account.
This would be
Probably
Jack.
yours too.
Yes, I think that'd be number one. Jack and I were talking, like, at this point, we're rooting for best possible, like, content scenarios. What would be the best? I guess we're kind of rooting for them to win the division. Would that not
Yeah.
be awesome for content?
Win the division at 8-9 would be the best possible scenario. Rodgers retires like tomorrow, and Mason Rudolph leads them to a division win at 8-9.
I think
That's the best.
Aaron Rodgers retiring would be, like, peak content. Mason winning the division at 8-9 would be even better. Actually, Will Howard winning the division at 8-9.
yeah. Mason gets like hurt like week like 16, and Will Howard like wins the last game of the year.
I mean, again, ultimate doomsday scenario for the Steelers is actually winning the division. Winning is the ultimate doomsday scenario.
While we're on the topic, how many straight years has it been for Tomlin without a losing season?
How long has he been the coach? I think it's 18, 19.
What do you think FanDuel has Steelers under 8.5 wins at?
Oh, I can't even imagine. Under 8.5? Is it minus money right now?
It is.
Wow.
It's minus 230.
Wow.
To go under for the losing season for Mike Tomlin, minus 230.
So they think we're gonna. All right, we're pulling out our weekly schedule. Here we go.
This is getting less fun because now there's less games left.
2 games against the Ravens. Let's just say they split. So we're 7-7. That means that Vegas thinks that we are going to lose 2 out of these 3. Dolphins, Lions, Browns.
I'm not necessarily convinced that we're splitting with the Ravens.
I don't know.
We'll see. I think the next week will tell us a lot, but I wouldn't sign. I wouldn't bet my life on the Steelers splitting with the Ravens.
Jack's a big Ravens fan. Ravens guy.
I guess whenever they play the Steelers, it's very easy to think that they're going to win.
Yeah.
No, dude, we own Lamar. Like, shut up,
dude. We own him.
Shut up.
We own
it doesn't
him.
matter. Even if he plays like shit, they'll still beat us.
Yeah.
By the way, you'd say he played bad on Thanksgiving, right? I don't think he played well.
Yeah, I don't think he played well.
He had that 50-yard passing touchdown called back from like a bullshit PI. Then Isaiah likely fumbled through the end zone on the 1-yard line. Like, they still very easily could have won that game.
I don't know if bad's the right word. I think he's definitely playing injured, though. Like, you can just tell.
He's 100% not healthy. Dude, they've called like one designed run for him in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's just, it hinders their entire offense. And when your receivers are Zay Flowers and DeAndre Hopkins. Did you see DeAndre Hopkins PFF, Greg? Or PFF
10
rank?
of 124.
That's why he's probably like the 10th ranked DeAndre in the NFL.
That's why I like PFF. We're big PFF advocates on this podcast, but that's why people make fun of it.
How do you
Because
come up like how does that happen?
I don't get it.
He
What is
doesn't even like play. He plays like 30% of the snaps for the Ravens.
What's DK Metcalf's PFF grade?
It was
Let's
like
see
high
it.
after the first like couple games. It's not good now. I can
By the
tell
way,
you.
disturbing amount of number 4 jerseys at Acrisure today. Absolutely sickening.
It's because
Like-
people make the mistake that I do, and I get excited about things and buy jerseys before I should, and then
Like
He's
hurt me
ranked
to my
38.
core. I mean,
grade is
that's probably
70.2.
generous. That's probably
it'll
incredibly
go down
generous.
after today, I'd imagine.
I
I
don't
don't think
think
it's updated yet.
before Patrick Queen went out with an injury today too. I don't think he played awful. I made a note of that because I wanted to give Patrick Queen his flowers. I thought he was pretty good today. Peyton Wilson, I did not think so.
They said Patrick Queen's injury was what, a hip?
Yeah,
When did Deshaun Elliott come back?
that's a great question. I don't really know. Would he even save anything at this
Would
point?
that somehow, in a domino effect, knock Jalen Ramsey back to corner? Because that would
God,
be
I
great.
hope so. That would be awesome. Also, Kyle Duggar, good acquisition. I want to give Omar
Yeah,
his flowers
he's been
for
good.
that move specifically.
That legitimately is like
because-
his only good move
Yeah, is
in the last
shit
like
because he's been terrible, to be perfectly honest with
It's
you.
been terrible.
The Kyle Duggar acquisition, even if that's just a rental for this year, I think that was worth it because we gave nothing up. Because he's
Yeah.
made quite a few plays for us already. Asante Samuel's pretty cool. He had a couple of
I thought he
tackles today.
played. I thought he played pretty well.
I'm excited to see how he moves forward with this team. Cam Hayward, do we want to talk about his incident with Josh Allen? Do we want to talk about that?
I didn't notice it while I was at the game.
I didn't either. And I haven't seen a video of
I didn't
Josh
either.
Allen kneeing Cam Hayward. But as we know, Cam Hayward likes to bitch.
Should have kneed him harder.
Cam Hayward likes to complain.
He
and everybody
does.
likes to complain. I mean,
Is this
who
a good
doesn't?
time for? Is this a good time to bring up the butt tweet?
This is what I was getting to. Cam Hayward bitched all offseason that he wanted more money. And guess what? He got incentives tied to playoff wins. Let me tell you what, buddy. You're going to be sniffing that money because we're going to win this division at 8-9. Will Howard's going to lead us to the promised land.
Oh my
And
God.
we're going to beat the Jags at 8-9 in the wild card game. We will be there. Cam Hayward's going to be able to feed his family with that extra $3 million he's going to get from those playoff wins. Second of all, Cam Hayward, I think he hates Mike Tomlin. I really do. This is my biggest working theory, maybe going right now for this team. I think he hates Mike Tomlin. The butt tweet. He tweeted out that Tomlin's a fraud. He agrees. But let me tell you what, if Tomlin goes, I got news for you, buddy. Your ass is gone too. You're gone. If Tomlin's gone, I want a complete and total reset. Get what you can for Watt. I mean, what can you even get for him at this point? He's he's past his prime edge rusher on one of the most insane contracts your eyes have ever seen. So he's probably staying. 90's probably safe. 4 is probably safe too, unfortunately. Cam Hayward, gone.
Yeah,
Don't care.
100%.
I thought it was very interesting, his story with Josh Allen and how upset he got. He gets mad pretty easy.
Great leader, picking up 15-yard penalties.
Absolutely great leader. DK
Appreciate
had
it.
another one of them too. I mean,
I told my friend whenever I saw the flag come out, I was like, $100. This is DK. I didn't see it.
I can't stand the guy. I just can't. I want to be proved wrong so badly. I haven't been.
Why didn't we go and get like 80 Mitchell or something
He had over 100 yards today.
on 8 catches? Played a hell of a game.
When is it our turn?
You know who hasn't had 8 catches in a game this year?
What's that?
DK Metcalf.
Yeah, that's actually wild. That's actually unbelievably upsetting. I can't lie to you.
Supposed to be a target monster. Has not been. They ran that play on the 1 yard line. It was the designed like slant kind of thing to DK. I've never seen a guy get like less separation on that route. He got absolutely strapped up.
Couple more things. Arthur Smith in general. I said that like there's a lot of schematic issues and everything. And I want to blame Arthur, but I don't want to because I don't really know what the hell he's working with. But at the same time, it feels like he chose a lot of his personnel. Who do we blame for we'll call it the 3rd and 10 incident. I'm of the opinion at this point, if the Steelers are in 3rd and 10, just bring the punter out. Just get him up and moving.
You mean when we're down 2 scores and we run the ball on 3rd and 10 and then punt
Yes,
on 4th and 1, especially when the guy gets you a yard away?
I don't understand that. This
like,
is
okay,
why
if you try to do that to get closer and it like doesn't work and you get like a yard, like sure, and you punt on 4th and 9, but when you go and run the ball on 3rd and 10 and Gainwell gets you 9 yards and a yard away, why are you not going for it? Down
it's
2
just
scores.
it's just like it signals to everybody in the building that you're giving up. A 3rd and 10 run is usually like, all right, we're giving up, or like that's something that you do if you're ahead by a couple of scores. No, the Steelers are doing it when they're up, or no, when they're down. When they're down multiple scores, they're doing this stuff, guys. They're running on 3rd and 10. They get 9 yards, which is 9 yard good run, especially on 3rd and 10. When why the hell are you even running to begin with? Then you still punt it. I don't care where the ball is. I don't care. You have to go for it in that situation. That is a big reason why the Steelers are so far behind literally everybody in the league. Literally everybody.
We play football like it's like 1950. Before the Super Bowl was even a thing. It's how the Steelers run their. I can't even put into words like how just ridiculous that was. And I'm glad you brought that up because I remember how pissed I was when I saw that. I was like, okay, I mean, I'm sure they're going for it if they're running the ball here, right? No,
you would think.
No. It's not like we're not talking down multiple scores like it's out of reach. There was what? It was beginning of the 4th quarter. It's like a 9-point game because they scored that touchdown and go up 16.
Yep.
With Allen. Yes, it was a 9-point game. You're down 2 scores at the beginning of the 4th quarter, and you are giving up on 3rd and 10.
This is what I mean.
I think that shows everybody that you really just think you have no shot and it's over.
He was waving the white flag the entire second half. This is what I mean. The second half, there was no energy from anybody. Absolutely anybody. It was pathetic. It was
feeble.
Yeah, I mean feeble. There's no other words to describe it. I don't know what they do. I don't know.
Absolutely nothing.
A lot of people on Twitter too are like, oh, this is reminiscent of the game before they fired Matt Canada. A big change is on the way. Except I don't think they see it that way. I think Mike Tomlin sees it more of, hey, we're 6-6. We're playing for first place in the division this week. Let's go get them, guys. That's what it's going to be.
If you would have told people that before the season, I don't think they would be upset with it.
I don't think they would be. But the way it is right now, they're playing for first place this week, and things just seem so bleak.
If the Steelers lose next week, they will. Their record will be 6-7. So that is.
My God. Oh, the content. Oh, that'll be the easiest post of all time. Post
Free
that
bangers.
on Reels.
Free bangers.
I mean, just post the Steelers record on Reels with the 6-7 song in the background. That's easy 10K likes right there. Engagement farming for absolutely free. We love it. Do they win next week, Jack?
No.
I don't think they do either.
I don't think
it's in Baltimore too. Yeah, there's no fucking way.
I think they're a touchdown.
Ravens off a lawsuit. Yeah, I don't doubt it. They should be 20-point underdogs, and I'd still hammer the fucking Ravens. I don't care.
Especially with the Ravens coming off of a bad loss there. So everybody thinks like, even though we're
Lamar's hurt. He's going to look like God this weekend. He's going to look so good.
Especially after he replied to Pony on Twitter.
Saying, oh, yeah, dude. He replied to your boy Pony. That is, we're cooked. Like, that's bad. That's really bad. I can't wait to hear what Pony has to say about that.
I'm going to ask him about it tomorrow.
That'll be really funny. Get Pony on here. We need to talk about that.
We do.
We need to go over some things with him. I guess we'll very quickly go over all of the weekend's games, give some quick thoughts on it. But yeah, I don't know what more to say about our Steelers. Everything's wrong. Nothing's right. Wrong. Broderick Jones is out for the year too. That sucks because he was there.
He genuinely might have the most heart on the entire roster.
He genuinely might care.
I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking.
We should do that. Maybe later in the week.
Rank every single rostered Steeler in terms of heart and passion.
Rank who has the most passion on the Steelers roster. I have a number one. But I'll save it.
Save it.
Guys, save it. We're gonna post it on YouTube later in the week. Ranking who has the most heart and passion on the Pittsburgh Steelers football team. Can't wait for that. We'll get that out later in the week. But we'll move on. Our Steelers 6-6, hopefully 6-7 next weekend. Or do we want them to win? Who knows? Packers 31, Lions 24. Speaking of teams that stink, the Lions, they stink.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. The Packers are good now, and the Lions stink.
The Packers are good. I'd be worried about them if I had to play them in the postseason.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play them.
Because Jordan Love's such a fucking wild card, you have no idea what you're going to get. And the outcome of like almost every Packers game relies on which Jordan Love you're getting.
Seriously. And Christian Watson, is he legit?
He's not bad.
I think he's one of those guys that has a cycle.
I don't think he's ever going to be more than just like a go ball type of. He's similar to MVS when they had him.
He has a Deontay cycle almost, where you think he's good, and then like he had a really bad drop after everybody thought he was good. Yeah, and then he had another good catch. So like, but he's been balling ever since he came back, low key.
Remember when he had like 8 touchdowns in like 5 weeks for a year?
Yep.
And everybody was like, "Holy shit, this guy's insane."
His dynasty value was.
I was telling everyone just fade the hell out of Christian Watson the next year. It's like.
But yeah, the Lions stink. They lost both their coordinators. I'm absolutely shocked that they suck. I pray for the day the Steelers lose both of their coordinators and their head coach. That'd probably be a banner day for me.
Would that make us suck, or would that make us be better?
I don't know how it could get any worse. I mean, I said we're 6-6. There is somebody who's watching right now that is like, these guys hate the Steelers. They're 6-6. They're playing for first place. There are those people out there.
By the way, can we talk about how Frank Ragnow was somehow unaware that he had a grade 3 hamstring strain or hamstring?
Yeah, tear? I'm pretty sure if I tore my hamstring, I'd know. I'm pretty certain I'd know.
If you guys are unfamiliar with, because I was too before I learned what a grade 3, whatever the fuck it was, is like legitimately it is fully like detached from the bone.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how you don't know that happened. Or don't see somebody about that.
I'm no doctor, but I'd have to imagine that's fairly painful.
I'd be able to feel it. I don't know.
You'd have to imagine.
It's what Dak had last year, and it kept him out like the last 10 weeks of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. So apparently he's not coming back anymore. Jameson Williams, respect button. Tell a friend about Jameson Williams and how he's actually really good at football.
Speaking of wide receiver cycles, Jameson Williams absolutely has one too.
He either has 0 or 30. That is Jameson Williams, and I love him for it.
I've been going back and forth with these same guys on Twitter for like on one of my Twitter burners for like 3 weeks. It's stemmed off the same reply because these guys were saying that Jameson Williams was like a far better receiver than Rashee Rice, which I'm not getting into that. No. But it's just way incorrect. But so I said that, and they were all like frying me for some reason for saying that Rashee Rice is better than Jameson Williams. And then like Jameson Williams dropped 0 the next week. So I replied again and I was like, oh, another big one for JMO. And then JMO goes off this week. And now they're frying me again. And then Rashee Rice goes off right after that. It's funny. We've just been going at it for like 2 weeks in the same thread. But yeah, I think Jameson Williams is pretty good.
Speaking of Rashee Rice, who is undoubtedly a better receiver than Jameson Williams, 2 touchdowns for him in a Chiefs loss, 31-28. The Chiefs have the same record as the Steelers. And we just talked about how bad the Steelers were for 40 minutes.
It's just so funny how different the outlook is on those two teams.
It really is, because they have the coach and they have the quarterback. That's it. The Steelers have none of those.
Yeah.
What do the Steelers have? Legitimately. Tell me what they have.
Nothing.
They don't have anything.
The Chiefs have Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Rashee Rice, and Chris Jones. And the defense is good, so I mean, I don't know. The Cowboys are good.
I have a Dak Prescott take. I think if they make the playoffs, he should win MVP.
I would agree with you. I think he should. He's so good.
This is the same Dak Prescott that I posted about, like, I think it was literally week 1 or before the season started. Steelers fans would telling me that they would do some, not good things if Dak Prescott was their quarterback. You would get on your hands and knees for Dak Prescott right now.
Yes.
Dak Prescott
Yes.
is elite. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Dak
I think
Prescott
he's one of the
is
more
him.
underrated just NFL players ever by
I
like the
really think
general
he is.
population. And I think it's only because he plays for the Cowboys. And I think the fucked up part about it too is that he's like a documented like great guy, which is why it's so funny to me that he's just so hated, like universally hated by NFL fans. And it's only because he plays for the Cowboys.
He is like such a good human being, and he's such a good
Yeah.
quarterback. If he was on literally any other team, he'd be so loved.
Speaking of good football players, George Pickens is
I can't even
unbelievably good.
I can't even do this anymore. He's gonna
His
be he's
hurdle, his 40-yard catch and that hurdle, the dude was standing like fully straight up and he cleared him. I've never seen a guy jump higher on a football field, I don't think. But yeah, in terms of like players that are fun to watch, he'd probably be on like the first team if you made
he's
like a
he's always been first team.
a whole lineup
All
of
fun
like
watch.
all fun to watch. Yeah, he's probably first team.
He's gonna be first team all pro. He's going to be.
I think he has a shot. Definitely has a
Barring
shot.
barring something insane. I
Who's
mean, there's still
who's third in the league in
5 weeks
receiving
left to
yards right
play.
now?
Oh boy,
Is it
that's a
two
good
or three
question.
receivers? Is it two or three receivers that get
It's
first
two
team all pro?
receivers, I'm pretty sure, for first team.
So JSN's gonna get one.
JSN and GP, dude.
I think
If
I
the
mean as
season
of right
ended
now,
today,
yeah, 100%.
I think it's probably Jamar. I think Jamar's third.
And then Puka maybe.
Yeah, it's Jamar or Puka, one of the two.
Yeah,
I don't know, dude.
it's nuts.
He would never do this on the Steelers
No,
because many reasons, but
no.
it's also quite hilarious that it's happening the year after, and I'm very happy for him
I am as well.
because I was never of the opinion that George Pickens was a diva. Actually, George Pickens was absolutely right about a lot of things wrong with this team. If you really want to get into it, just about everything he was right about. By the way, and now he's going to Dallas and he's being himself and lighting it up. Go figure. When you get your best player the ball, good things happen. Crazy that the number 14 has been the best player on the Steelers offense for 3 years roughly and running. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? Number 14, good number.
At least we got a guy to carry on the legacy of 14.
We really do. Pro Bowl
still
vote.
still leading the team in catches and touchdowns.
Hashtag Pro Bowl vote Kenneth
I
Gainwell.
agree. I'm making that shit a thing. I'm starting that.
It's gonna be a big meme. The next big meme. Bengals 32, Ravens 14. We talked about this one a lot, I feel like, already. Not worried about no Bengals.
Yeah.
Not
No,
worried. Ravens, they're beating us by 50 this weekend, so who cares? My Chicago Bears are 9-3. I love my Chicago Bears.
I somehow I can't see it. I can't see them with
They're
like it makes no sense. I don't get it. I thought that game was like a battle of like who's like more worse than their record indicates. And I think it's definitely the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles are very good.
I don't know what's wrong with them.
It's
They
weird.
can't run the football.
I just like fear that like when the Bears get matched up with like I know the Rams lost today to the Panthers, which obviously isn't ideal, but like I like when the Bears get matched up with a team like the Rams or something, I just don't think they're gonna be able to hang in there.
It's a good weekend of football next weekend. We have Steelers Ravens at 1, and then 4:30 is Packers Bears. Those two games against the Packers, I feel like, are going to tell us everything we need to know.
Where's it at?
I believe the first one is in Green Bay.
I think the Packers. Well, I
Not
don't know,
ideal
because they're so inconsistent. It's impossible to predict.
Let me look at that. Actually, where is that game?
Speaking once again of Bears Eagles, Saquon, you light my fire. Yeah. If you're watching him and you're telling me he did not lose a step, you're just I don't know. I think you're deflecting or denying it.
He might, dude. He might be cooked.
He's broken off like one big run this year.
Yeah.
In the thing with the Eagles too, I know their record's still very good. Like I said, I don't think they're as good as it implies, but they lost like 3 key pieces on their defensive line, which was the reason why they won the Super Bowl last year. And everybody acted Like, it was just no big deal. Like, they were going to be able to just immediately replicate that. And no.
I'm so glad that I won't have to watch an Eagles repeat. Now, if they win the Super Bowl, don't come back to this. But I'm very happy I won't have to witness an Eagles repeat. I still think with the Bears, dude, like Caleb did not play good in this one at all. Like the Eagles defense is still very good. Let's not get it twisted. But Caleb didn't play good in this one at all, but he didn't, I mean, need to. That was the whole story of this one. Kyle Monungai and DeAndre Swift both at 100 yards. What in the world?
It's the first since the merger, it's the first duo to go for each 125 and a touchdown on the ground.
It's unbelievable.
How does that even happen? If
Ben
you're
Johnson,
the Eagles defensive line, what the fuck are we doing?
Fun Ben Especially Johnson fact. I love him. I love him.
Here's my thing. Like, I get that, obviously, Ben Johnson's been amazing for Chicago. Obviously, I mean, he's been the difference. I agree. Especially, what was Caleb's final line? I swear he was like 15 for like 37.
Oh, it was a sub 50% completion percentage.
If that happens, then how is it even possible that you're allowing two running backs to just completely fry you? Like, load the box a little more.
Of 36 for 154, one touchdown, one interception.
If they can't throw the ball, like, load the box more. And at least, like, dare them to keep throwing the ball. I don't get it. I don't understand how you get beat that bad on the ground.
Okay. 49ers 26, Browns 8. Shadussi. Shador. Perfect timing.
Let's just skip this one.
Yeah, there's not really much to say.
The Browns suck.
Who cares? Myles Garrett didn't get a sack.
It was like a shit weather game. The Browns are still terrible.
Is Myles Garrett still a top 3 defender of all time?
I think my take was edge rusher, but like,
is he? Well, yeah, okay. Is he a top 3 edge rusher ever?
I'm still of the belief that Aaron Donald is the best defensive player of all time, at least in terms of peak. You can say he didn't play for as long as some of the other guys. Like, sure, whatever, yada yada yada. I don't care, but like, I don't think he's that much far. I don't think he's like too far ahead of Myles Garrett.
Probably, yeah. Myles Garrett's pretty good.
They're going to come after me for this.
Speaking of, can we skip this one? Like, dude, this whole slate was so ass because all, like, the Thanksgiving slate was too good.
The only good game was the Panthers-Rams game.
It was too good. Black Friday was also a really good game. I don't know why the Tennessee Titans exist. The Jaguars keep winning games. Again, don't know how. I still don't think they're good. I'm not buying the fucking Jaguars. I'll tell you that. The AFC South.
What's their record now?
Division. I hate that. They're 8-4.
You gotta be fucking me. No way.
8-4.
No way. The Jaguars are 8-4. They're tied with the Colts?
Yes, the Colts are 8-4.
Oh my God.
The Colts have deployed the all-in with Daniel Jones strategy, and breaking news, it's not going well.
Now they're tied with the Jaguars.
The Texans, 7-5. They're there too.
I was fucking right about this one.
You were.
The Texans are good. The Texans are good. I think they're going to win the division.
Texans are good.
I think the Texans are going to win the division, man.
I like the Texans the best out of maybe all of them. I don't know, dude. How did Jonathan Taylor do today? I was driving. He
was fine. He was like 21. He was like 21 for like 85. He didn't score.
He had a little over 100 yards from scrimmage, but like,
yeah,
I don't know, dude. Apparently, Daniel Jones playing with a break in his fucking fibula too. That's not good.
How bad is you have Anthony
a quarterback
Richardson?
with a broken Anthony Richardson coming back and winning the division?
Please, dude, please. That's like all I need. Give me a game of Anthony Richardson with this offense, please.
Keep it, please.
We all want to see it.
We. Another one. Can we just skip this one? Dolphins beat the Saints 21-17. Minka had a pick too. Tyler Shuck exists. So does Tua Tagovailoa. That's all.
I'm starting a fucking movement. I stand with Spencer Rattler. Not your fault, man. Like, I don't think Spencer Rattler's good, but like at the same time, like far from the biggest problem they had.
You're gonna manifest him onto the Steelers roster next year.
Dude, I
don't appreciate it. I'm not liking it.
Is he worse than Aaron Rodgers and Mason Rudolph?
Probably.
Can't be by much.
Falcons, dude, they lost to the Jets. Holy shit, that's fucking
I didn't notice.
hilarious,
I
dude.
actually had
That's
to. If
so
you if
funny.
you told me to like give to like I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. If you told me to tell you who won that fucking game, I would have sat there and been like, there was a Falcons Jets game
Hold on,
today.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I have to go to Tankathon for a second. I just have to.
Dude, the fucking Rams.
Yeah, dude, that pick is the 9th overall pick right now.
It's only gonna get worse.
Yeah, it's only getting worse.
Here's the thing. We
Who
said
does
like
it?
if the Rams get Dante Moore, it's over. With the way Stafford's playing, like would you even think about drafting I don't think you need to.
If Dante Moore declares, I still think he'd go 1. I don't think he'd get to the Rams.
You think he's gonna go on if he declares?
I think he would go 1 if he declares today.
Do you think the odds are that he does declare?
I don't. I think he's going to go back to school.
Really?
I think he
I
probably
think that's
is.
so fucking dumb.
I don't know. He'll be viewed as like a pretty raw prospect if he declares though. I think
But if you
another
think he's
year.
gonna go 1, you're telling me it would be smart to go back to school?
I'm not saying it would be smart. I'm just saying I would for development. I probably would with him because I still and like. Do you want to go to the Jets? Do you want to? Like no, but like the Jets are still going to be there next
Is it the
year.
Jets anymore?
I don't know. Let me look actually.
It's gonna be the Titans, isn't it?
Titans who are probably going to trade.
But they won't draft a yeah. Oh god.
Oh my god, they're going to trade it to the
Can we
Rams.
lose
Oh
out?
my god, they're going to trade it to the Rams.
Can we lose out and trade for that pick somehow?
Oh my god, I'd jump for fucking joy for Dante
Lose
Moore.
out, jump into the top 10, package whatever the fuck we got for 1, and draft Dante Moore.
Oh my god, dude. Here's the Falcons' rest of their schedule. Next weekend they play the Seahawks. Pack it up. Then they play the Buccaneers. Pack it up. Then the Cardinals.
The Bucks stink, but yeah, they're gonna beat the Falcons.
The Bucks do stink. Cardinals.
Dude, Jacoby Brissett's gonna fry
I don't know,
him.
dude. I don't know,
Cardinals
dude.
are gonna win that game.
Then they play the Rams. Pack it
Oh
up.
god.
I don't know,
Rams
dude.
gonna help themselves out by beating a team that has their own draft pick.
That trade is gonna end up being Dante Moore for James Pierce Jr. straight up.
Yikes.
Oh my god. Who
Was James Pierce a late first or an early second?
He was a very late first. He was like 20.
Okay. And they gave up their first to I don't even know, whatever.
They gave up next year's first straight up for the pick. I mean, like
a little bit too confident.
That's a no-brainer if you're the Rams. That is a no-brainer. That's the difference between smart organizations and bad organizations right there. Just that move right there.
Yeah. You can just pinpoint that.
Panthers beat the Rams 31-28. Dude, this is what I've said it a couple weeks about the Panthers. Like everybody thinks they're bad, but I think they're bad as well, but they're still they're feisty enough.
Aren't they 7-6?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
When you watch them play offense, you're like, holy shit. Like, Tedero McMillan had 1 catch today, but it was a 43-yard touchdown.
Yeah, I was playing him in fantasy, so go figure.
I mean, yeah, it always happens that way.
1 catch is fucking 13 points.
But obviously, we're not worried about the Rams. I don't know what the MVP odds are for Matthew Stafford. I don't know if they took a hit after this one or anything.
They did take a bit of a hit, but I believe he's still the favorite.
I mean, Panthers are somewhat fun, man.
Dude, I'm so fucking happy for Bryce Young.
Seriously.
I'm not necessarily saying that he's really good, but dude, he's 100% got that job, at least for now. It looks so bad. It looks so bad at a point.
It really did.
I thought it was all over for him. He looked like the worst quarterback to ever come into the league.
It wasn't really his fault at the beginning, too.
I don't think so either.
But dude, this Panthers team, they play the Saints next weekend. Let's say they win that. They're 8-6. They play the Buccaneers twice still.
They're going to win one of those games.
That's going to be for the division.
They're going to win one of them.
It could be the Panthers winning the division, dude. It really could.
Crazy.
Isn't that wild? So good for them. Beat the fuck out of the Rams. Buccaneers 20, Cardinals 17. The Buccaneers are... I abolished the NFC South. I know we just got talking about
I nailed Cardinals
how much
plus 4.5 on this one.
Yeah.
I was fired up.
Sharp hit there from Jack Galbraith. Cardinals plus 4.5. Jacoby Brissett, thank you.
Yeah, shout out Bam
Um,
Knight,
Shout
sneaky
out
good
Bam
fantasy
Knight.
running back.
He has been solid for no
Scored a
reason
touchdown 3
whatsoever.
straight games. So
That's really all I have about that one. Bucky Irving's back. R.I.P.
yeah,
Sean Tucker. Love Sean Tucker. Um, Seahawks 26, Vikings 0.
yo, dude, if you thought JJ McCarthy was bad, holy shit, Max
Bring
Prosper is the worst quarterback I've ever seen touch a football. It
yeah, dude,
is,
bring back 9.
dude, the pick six. Like, by the way, no way defending JJ McCarthy. He's looked just unbelievably terrible. But like, dude, the pick six Max Prosper threw today was one of the worst single plays I've seen from a quarterback ever. It looked like one
It
of those plays Will Levis was making last year.
Not an exaggeration. 4 picks for Brosmer today.
If you haven't seen that play, just look up Max Prosper on Twitter and you'll find it.
JSN 2 catches, 23 yards today.
And Jefferson had 2 catches for 4 yards, I believe.
Free Justin Jefferson. Please,
He's gonna
for the love
hit the
of God.
meanest trade request this offseason.
Dude, they have to.
They got to
do
McCarthy.
something.
They got to
They
do something.
have to.
They got to. And I would say if the receivers sucked or whatnot, I would just say like fuck it, just like let him play.
Just give him another year.
I would just say like let him play. But like, dude, when you got a borderline generational talent at wide receiver that like you just can't find a way to get the ball, you got to do something about it. You have to.
You have to.
Now we're speaking. Somehow Nine's going to end up on the Steelers. We're speaking.
Oh my God, dude, kill me!
This happen.
Legitimately kill me. If Mike Tomlin is the head coach and the quarterback room is 9 and Anthony Richardson, I promise you, I'm not watching. Like I'm not watching. I'm not going to do that.
Jack Alvarez dream scenario. I mean, listen, if that does happen, I mean, we would be terrible. So
that would be good. That would be good.
Let 9 come lead the tank.
Let 9 cook.
Let him cook.
You just gotta let 9 be 9.
Yes.
Chargers 31.
That's an efficient way to tank.
Chargers 31, Raiders 14. The Raiders exist. I don't know if they're going to win a game the rest of the year.
We want Pickett.
I don't know what purpose they serve.
Yeah, no, the Raiders are really bad. Like, really bad.
Chargers they're going to get Hampton back soon, too.
I got no read on the Chargers. I know,
dude. They're weird.
Shout out Kamani Vidal. You will not be forgotten for your services for my fantasy team.
Streets
he basically
won't forget.
saved my season today with the 60-yard touchdown. It was actually a very nice run, too. He's been pretty good for them, especially behind one of the worst fucking offensive lines like that's ever been put together in the NFL. These motherfuckers traded for Trevor Penning. That's how bad it was.
Trevor Penning, University of Northern Iowa in the first round. Saints
with character
by the
concerns.
Way. Yeah, he was like a tackle, but like he's so bad at tackle that he's just a guard now. And I think he might be like back out to tackle. I don't know. Point is, not good, not ideal if you're trading for Trevor Penning. And then the Sunday Night Football game. This game was actually a lot of fun. It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, I was expecting an absolutely horrendous game, but it was interesting at least. So
I hate the Denver Broncos, but they're 10-2.
They pissed me off. They're not 10-2 good. They're
going to
not
win that
10-2
division
good.
too. They will get first rounded. The AFC is going to be so funny because like the top 4 seeds could literally be like the Patriots, who are frauds, the Broncos, who are frauds, the Jaguars or the Colts, who are frauds, and the Steelers, who are suck. That could be the AFC's top 4 seeds.
Please let like Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson go into Denver in round 1. Please let Denver might get the fucking first round bye.
Dude, somebody's going to get to play like New England, like that 7 seed. Like if Mahomes sneaks in, he's going to get to play New England or probably New England first round.
New England and Denver better be battling their asses off for that 1 seed.
He'd shit on
because whoever doesn't get it is in trouble.
I mean, like, and then the next round you have to play the other one, so it doesn't matter. And then you're going to get to play probably at that point who's going to be left in the AFC other than that. Like the Bills if they sneak in, the Ravens if they sneak in.
I think the Bills are like almost 100% in at this point.
This is why I'm saying like I don't think the Bills are that good, but like I think a lot of the good good teams, like with good records right now in the AFC.
Yeah.
It's weird, dude. It's going to be Josh Allen could cruise to his first Super Bowl. Lamar, if he gets healthy, could cruise to his first Super Bowl appearance.
And
Because
I don't think like there's like I think the Rams are gonna win.
probably, I don't know. They lost to the Panthers today. Do you know that?
I did know that. I mean, like, I don't know. That's not necessarily a good
You're
loss.
right,
I mean,
though.
I think the Panthers are just fucking good. I
They're are
maybe
they?
not good.
They're feisty.
They are like going into Carolina and beating the Panthers isn't necessarily easy. I don't know
Should
though. Like I'd
Pan-
still, if you put a gun to my head and told me I got to get the Super Bowl winner right, I'd say the Rams are gonna win.
I probably would too. If it's Chiefs Rams, though, I don't know. Mahomes
That would
could pull
be
some fuck shit.
awesome.
That
Please
would
let
be
that be the matchup. Please
such
let
a
that be the
good Super
matchup.
Bowl. So good. That'd be great for football. Bills Rams, I think, would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Ravens Rams would be a lot of fun. I mean, like
I think Chiefs Rams has the
Steelers
best
Rams
chance
would
at
be
a
a lot of
shoot.
fun.
Steelers Rams final score 79-6.
6-7 mentioned. Let's go. Who plays on Monday? Oh, Giants Patriots. God, that
Yeah, Jackson
blows.
Dart.
Oh my
I
God, the
do like
Patriots are
Jackson
going to be
Dart, but
10 and
yeah, it's
2,
gonna be.
11 and 2. They're going to be 11 and 2. I
Yeah, they
can't
don't
have
have their bye
anything.
week yet.
No.
Is there other buys next week? Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
The 11 and 2
Oh
New
God, I'd
England
love to see
Patriots.
Patrick Mahomes go into New England round one. Just
I
fucking
mean,
kill him.
like some like the way the AFC is set up, like it's going to be a 6 or 7 6-7 mentioned. It's going to be a 6 or 7 seed that makes the Super Bowl in the AFC.
Yeah, because
Probably.
somehow the Jags are gonna end up with the 5 seed.
Yep.
It's a whole fucking shit show. The
Oh
AFC
God,
is like
dude.
it's like fucking ACC football, dude.
It really is. Shout out
Shit's
the
horrendous.
ACC. I mean,
No, very much so. Don't shout out the ACC.
college football, the ACC championship game, we will all be in attendance.
I
Virginia
think
and Duke,
if Duke wins
clap
the
it up.
ACC championship, like I don't think they're gonna get in.
And that's
And I
hilarious.
think they should because from like a viewership standpoint, I would much rather watch Duke than like fucking UNLV in the first round. But like, no, I think the ACC like Miami's gonna get in, but if Miami didn't, it might go bidless.
I like I hate the college football calendar. Like that needs to be
Yeah,
figured out. Like that is so like it's all so fucked up. There should be no reason that Lane Kiffin should have to make that decision. And I know Lane Kiffin is all about himself. He's very
I
egotistical.
was
We
gonna
all know
say
that.
I'm showing zero sympathy for Lane
I
Kiffin.
I'm not showing sympathy, but I think like, dude, I don't know.
It
It's
shouldn't even be
fucked up that he
possible
has
to
to do
do
that.
that, right?
Yes, it should not. That should not be allowed. It's unfair to him. It's unfair to those kids. It's unfair to the program. It's unfair to everybody but LSU. But do you blame Lane Kiffin for taking a better job and making
No,
$100 million more
I don't.
dollars?
I
No,
don't.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't think you can win a national championship at Ole Miss.
I don't think you can. Would they have been in it this year? I mean, I think they would have maybe won a game.
The weird wrinkle in the Kiffin situation here, though, is because he ditched them before the playoffs. Like, are those players going to follow him?
I think I've tried to read some on that. I think like Chambliss will. But like I don't know, dude. I think
Like, did he burn too many bridges there? Like,
it's an interesting conversation. What I worry about too is like they're not gonna leave Ole Miss out of the playoff
oh no,
because
no,
I don't know, dude.
you
Do
can. It's
you?
a resume thing. Like,
I think you have to take everything into account,
I
and
mean,
the
they
fact
did
that
with
they
Florida State.
don't. That's what I'm saying. They set a precedent with Florida State when they were undefeated, and
I still believe that was bullshit. Like, I
I
do
I
know that Alabama was a much better team, but like, I don't think it's fair that
I don't think it's fair. But again, Ole Miss without their head coach, who are they going to play in the first round? They're going to get
they're going to get
stomped.
a home matchup against like.
Oh, they're going to get a host. Well, maybe they won't get stomped.
They actually might get one of the because they might get like a Virginia.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know. They'll
might get a
probably
group of
they actually
five
they have a
or
decent shot to win. They could get a group of 5 or like a Virginia or Duke. They better pray it's not like Miami.
Yeah, seriously.
Miami's
But I don't
really
know.
good.
Carson Beck. Shout out Carson Beck.
Walked into the old Acrisure Stadium and fucked Pitt up. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean WVU lost 49-0 to Texas Tech. That was
At
their
least
worst
that
home
Texas
loss.
Tech's really
They're really
fucking
good.
good. But
Did
like,
you
yeah,
see that was WVU's worst home loss since
it's like 18. Yeah,
1891.
yeah,
1891.
that's
I saw
insane.
my football teams lost by a combined score of, hold on, quick maths here. 75. Yes, you're reading that right. 75-7.
Well done, boys.
Absolute banner weekend for me in football.
Yeah,
Um, I hope everybody enjoyed listening. This has been a lot of fun. We'll be back next week, actually later this week, with a list of the Steelers who have the most heart and soul and passion on this
yes,
feeble ass football
we will
team.
get to a midweek episode simply for this.
We'll be there. And we'll be there for Steelers Ravens. We won't be in Baltimore because that would not be a good decision. But we'll be here to break it down for you. Same time, same place next week, right here on the Standard.